here's Beverly.
Now, playing in the West can be a grind, and that's what was impressive about where the Rockets ended up. They didn't rely on their bench a whole lot. They really rode their starter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Warriors, Iguodala and Lee at the forwards. Bradley Beal is out there with Curry, and it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call. As you said, Clark, Rockets did well against the rest of the conference and really didn't have a deep rotation.
Usually that can catch up to a team, but the Rockets starters were able to stay healthy and log big minutes last year, and it's why they nabbed that 4th seed in the West.
Now, here is Harden. 17 points for him last game against San Antonio. And Curry, here we go. That is good. Curry's got his first basket.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
Now here's Beverly, guarded by Curry. Beal against Harden. Howard kicks to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Shot's good.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Rockets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Harden with it. Now Beal defending. In low to Howard. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Howard's got his first points of the night.
Looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one. Trevor Ariza showing increasing comfort with his outside shot. It really makes him a two-way player because he's always been a presence defensively. Long and athletic, able to guard multiple positions.
Now here's Curry. Coming in off a 21-point. Game his last outing, and he gets it to go.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Beverly up top, guarded by Curry. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on David Lee. And for Ariza, Clark, a great rebounder, and we know he's a ball hawk defensively.
Yeah, he really is, Kevin. He gets his steals, but doesn't pick up cheap fouls. I mean, he stays in good defensive position and picks his spots, and I think he does a good job of his opponent's tendencies. And don't forget, he's an underrated passer, too. This guy has a pretty solid all-around game, too.
Houston's glad they've got him.
I bet.
And there's Andrew Bynum on the assist by Beverly.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Now here's Beal. 8 points for him. And Jones over to help. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
A perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Boy, he looks fresh and confident out there right now.
It's Harden with the drive. Ariza dishes to Harden. Back to Ariza. Harden the pass to Beverly. He feeds it to Ariza. That one off the back iron and out. For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to San Antonio.
Well, you hate to say it, but they showed a lack of heart at the defensive end in losing that game. Just no effort.
You know, I know the fans don't want to hear it, but you're exactly right. There was no energy, no assertiveness, no aggressiveness. The defense was just lifeless. It's not a night that they're going to look back on fondly.
Harden kicks to Jones. And there's a foul. It's on Maurice Spates. For Houston, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Well, this is an area of concern for this club. They only shot 71% from the line last year.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
And so Jones nails both of them. Beal from long range. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And that's 17 points here for Beal. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Warriors lead by 14. The second quarter comes. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts. Plenty of time for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Barnes and Lee are the 3 and 4. Livingston is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Blair in at the 5 down low. Howard joining a great lineage, Steve, of Houston Rocket big men over the years, from the great Elvin Hayes to Moses Malone, Hakeem Olajuwon to Yao Ming. I mean, what a litany of wonderful players in the history of that franchise.
Yeah, there was that great photo at the press conference a couple of years back when Dwight signed with Houston. The photo included a lot of those former Rocket big men. And I think it's a good fit. He seems to be very comfortable in Houston, and he's part of what is a really good young club.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. And the Rockets making a change here. Harden's checked in. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Warriors. It's Harden with the drop.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors are really a team with gifted passers, especially in the front court. Somewhat surprising that they were only in the middle of the pack in assists last season and one of the worst teams when it comes to turnovers.
And the call will be against David Lee. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Houston. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And there's an intentional foul, but I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, tough to explain that one. So it looks like he just lost his focus.
And so here is Houston. It's a 16-point game. Screen by Howard. Cannon dishes to Harden. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control even at full